What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Really sorry the content on all platforms have been so dry. There's been no content from me whatsoever. The reason is that I'm moving into a house. Yeah, I've just bought a house with my partner, so content is just very dry at the moment. We're just saving a lot of money and I just can't find the time. I've been so busy. Anyway, enough of that. Today's video, I am going to be showing off my dart collection. Also, ignore this Justin Bieber like 2010 haircut. I need it cut. It is absolutely awful. I'll be doing the Bieber flick soon. No, I'm joking. I won't be doing that. But yeah, the dart collection. We're gonna get into the dart collection, and I'll show you what I've got. Might give you a bit of an inspiration if you need, if you want these darts. You've probably seen all these darts before. But if you're new to darts and you want that bit more inspiration, and I will give you a little bit more information on the darts. So let's get straight into it. I'm starting off with the Loot Littler brass darts, right? So any people out there, the younger audience, these are more for like I'd say the very early beginners. If you don't want tungstens and you prefer brass, which a lot of people, they don't prefer brass. If you play darts, you'd understand tungsten darts are so much better. But if you do prefer darts, then these are very cheap. I got these as a gift. I don't buy brass darts, but yeah, these are cheap, nice little brass darts. They look good. They look Littler, branded all over them. But yeah, that's just for like younger audiences. I'd recommend, obviously, if you're on a very tight budget, then these I think are about £10, maybe £15. But yeah, they sell them at like Sports Direct, and you can get these pretty much anywhere. They've always got them in stock. So they're the Loot Littler brass darts. Next we have the Mission Occult. Now these darts, I've never even seen these darts, and the reason why I've got these darts is, you might have seen it in a video of mine on TikTok, and I think I've posted it on YouTube and Instagram. I got sent out a mystery box for free to promote their brand, and these are the darts that they sent. So I didn't know I were getting these, and you know what? I really like them. I'll show you what darts here. So here we have the Mission Occults. Look how nice the design is on these. But you can see the detail, like the different colours here on the lower barrel. These flights, they don't come with these flights, but yeah, really nice dart. Quite a long point. So yeah, really nice. I think they're worth in the £60 range or something. I think something like that, or 50 to £60. I think the range is on these. Really nice darts. So I do like these. They throw pretty well too. Another mystery box gift that I got. These are the Protek, the unicorns. Really nice darts again. I'll show you what they look like. There they are. These are the Protek darts. I think these are ranged between, I think they're about £72. I could be wrong, but I'll do my research and I'll pop it on the screen so that you can see. Really nice darts, a lot of grip in these darts. These are very grippy. Not Swiss points, because obviously target are the people who do Swiss points. So, but nice little point on it, quite long again. And obviously these flights did not come with these darts. I put these on myself to make it look really nice. But as you can see, the silver and the bit of gold there goes really well. Really nice darts, and they do throw well. If you're into your grip, then these are perfect. Now for some player darts, start off with these bad boys. Now the Stephen Bunting Generation 5s are amazing. For me, this is all personal, in my opinion. Generation 5 Stephen Buntings, all these darts too are in 23 grams, so that's my preferred weight. 23 is the best you can start with. I recommend starting at 23, and if it's not for you, maybe go lower or go higher. Just try them out. I recommend also going to a dart shop, because then you can test them without obviously paying, and then you find your dart, what suits you, then you pay for it. So yeah, don't just go buying darts here, there and everywhere, because they're not cheap. It's not a cheap hobby. But yeah, the Stephen Buntings, absolutely fantastic darts. One of my favourites. I had to get obviously these flights didn't come. These are K-Flex. I had to get red just to match what were going on with these darts. And as you can see, These darts are beautiful darts. Swiss pointed, obviously, being target. A lot of the target ones now, especially the player ones, will be Swiss pointed. Obviously, I think this is a short. I think that's a short K-Flex. These are brilliant. These are one of my favourite darts. Not hit a 180 with these ones yet. I don't know how I've thrown that many darts with these, but yeah, fantastic darts. These are 90. I think these are £90. Next, we've got the Luke Humphries, the TX ones. Absolutely. Do you know what? They're really nice darts. They're not for me though. They're just not for me. But I do. And I had to. If you get these darts, don't throw them how they come. Well, you can, but you've got to go for the old Luke Humphries like whole setup on his darts. You've got to do it. I'll show you. That's what I mean. So these are them. Not a lot of grip on these barrels. I like darts with a lot of grip. It does look like there is some grip, and there is, but they just slip too much for me. Obviously, these are not Swiss pointed. I had to get the Joust XLs, which he uses, and they are massive, huge, long stems, and the pentathlon flights, which I got off eBay because honestly, you can't find them anywhere. So if you want the whole setup, you can basically find the flights on eBay. But yeah, these are really nice darts. They're just not for me. And the barrel is front weighted. So when you throw, it just loops in. So you've got to kind of like aim higher and they loop in. Not my throwing technique at all. So I don't really hit much with these. But really nice darts. Good for the collection if you're collecting darts. Got to get yourself the world #1 darts, Luke Humphries. And here we've got my first pro player darts that I got was the Josh Rocks. Swiss pointed. These are in a 25 though, because I was doing the testing where I thought I'll go up 2 gram from 23 to 25. And they do throw really nice, but 23 that's my sweet spot. 25s are not my sweet spot. So I recommend don't just, like I said, go to a dart shop, because these cost me 90 quid. And they weren't for me. And I didn't want to send them back. I could have done, but I didn't want to, because they were my first pro darts. I got really giddy, and yeah, I just thought, you know what, it'll go towards the collection. These are the darts. Beautiful design, very, very different. A lot of grip. These are like Freddie Barr though, so in my personal opinion, Freddie Barr, it kind of hurts the fingers a little bit after a bit, which is weird. It just becomes like a bit uncomfortable. I might just be being utter pathetic. They don't come with these flights, by the way, as a lot would already know. But this video is probably aimed at more towards like the people who are just starting out darting. But yeah, these are the Josh Rock K-Flex, so they're like an extra like 12 quid. Also, I've got 2. I've only got 2 here because one's kind of like gone behind the thing. I need to retrieve it. I'm just being lazy. So yeah, I need to retrieve that. But yeah, I've got 2 at the moment. Really nice dart, so perfect. Now let's get on to the big boy stuff. So the Luke Littler Prodigies. Absolutely gorgeous dart. These are Gen 1 Prodigies, sorry. And I had to get the World Championship flights. I've not got the World Championship darts. I do want them. But yeah, these are really nice. And I had to also, I've changed the points on these. The points, I believe, these are 40s. But you can get longer ones. These are 40s at the moment. But I just had to go for the Luke Littler setup with the long points. These darts for me are my ultimate favourite darts, and these are my darts that I hit my first 180 with. So they'll always hold a special place in the heart. They do have, I don't know if it probably won't focus, but it does have, it's not going to focus. It basically says the nuke in the middle here on the upper barrel. But yeah, really, really good darts. They've got the perfect grip. They're not too grippy, but they definitely don't slip. And yeah, my favourite darts. Also with these darts, what it comes with, I mean, comes with like a nice big massive tin inside. You also get these, so I've just swapped the championship box, but you also get these really nice the nuke They're sort of like limited edition because you can only buy these. Well, they're not limited edition. They're more like, they're just not resellable. You can only find them on Vinted or eBay because you can only buy them if you buy the Gen 1 Prodigies, and these bad boys cost me like 130 quid. So that is not cheap. This whole set, the whole collection's not cheap, as obviously dart collectors would know. But I do not throw with these, because if for some reason, they go up in value in future, which they probably will, I want them to be pristine, in mint condition. People will buy these, and I believe they do resell for about £40 just for the flights. So yeah, I've not thrown with them. They're keeping in the box. I'm never throwing them. I know some people will probably say, what's the point of paying £130 when you're not throwing? Well, because K-Flex, they crack, they snap. I mean, on the Bunting ones, look at this. So I got these, obviously, from a shop, and you can see, look at that. They just crack, and they're replaceable. They're replaceable. I can get red ones anywhere. I can't get these anywhere unless I want to pay about £40. So if you're talking to me and you have these, or you're going to get these, do not throw with them. Try and save them as part of like your collection. And you can actually, they're the same colour. They've just got the World Championship on, and you can rebuy these. You can actually rebuy these from Target or anywhere. So that's my setup with the Prodigies. Moving on to my latest set, which is the Rob Cross, the 95Ks. I love the 95K range. I need to get the Buntings. I've just been so steep with money at the moment because of the moving out stuff. So that is my next dart purchase, is the Bunting 95Ks. Gorgeous darts. But the 95K Rob Crosses, absolutely, again, stunning darts. And I had to get the K-Flex. The K-Flex don't come. They actually come with white K-Flex, which again, I'm not thrown with, because you can't buy them unless you buy the 95Ks. So I recommend you don't throw with them again. Keep them nice and keep them like undamaged, because you don't want to be forking out a lot of money when you can ruin these ones and rebuy them again, just like the Prodigies. So yeah, but look at there's a lot of grip on these. These are a lot of people's favourites. Very popular in the darting world. Really, really, really good darts. I'm just starting to get used to these, actually, because when I first got them, things were I just weren't hitting anything. And it weren't the darts, it were more me being rubbish, because I'm not the best anyway. But yeah, really nice darts. That is my darting collection, and I hope that it gives someone some inspiration and a little bit more knowledge on these darts. But yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.